Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 6-3. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, Durham's online community paper that you can check out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with the Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham. I invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side. Join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself, your event, your business, etc. And if you could share this out, I'd really appreciate it so that more people here in Durham can find out what's happening. Now, there is so much happening this weekend. I'm just going to go straight to the Let's Go page, which is the calendar of events page. And I will invite you to check out the rest of the Durham Skywriter, when you have time, at your convenience. So let's get started. The June Cars and Coffee that takes place at Road Scholars, 5425 Page Road. It's going on right now and ends at 11. This is where people get together and look at the exotic cars, the beautiful cars. They pop the hoods and you look at the engines, etc. Now, there is a Porsche event that happens as well the first Saturday of every month. It's not happening today. Instead, it's going to be postponed till next week because I think they're celebrating Porsche's 75th anniversary. So that's going to be next week. But the regular June Cars and Coffee, which is happening, a monthly event at Road Scholars, is on. Now, this is super duper important. If you watched yesterday's show, you saw Dr. Angelo Moore come on my show to talk about the importance of men's health and men getting the health screenings that are available this weekend. Actually, screenings that are available at any time, but in particular this weekend. So the Duke Cancer Institute, Duke Primary Care, and the Lincoln Community Health Center, they're having their annual 2-day men's health screenings. Now, today, they're at the Lincoln Community Health Center. You might say, darn it, I didn't know about it. That's okay, because everybody's a walk-in today. They don't accept registrations or anything like that. You just stroll in. The Lincoln Community Health Center is at 1301 Fayetteville Street. They started a couple of hours ago and will be there until noon. So if you just walk in, you can get, all these free services, prostate cancer screening. Some people don't like the physical test and prefer the blood test. So you can get the blood test if you prefer. It's best to get both. Anyway, that's going to happen. Colon cancer screening, skin cancer screening, lung cancer risk assessment, tobacco cessation counseling, including vaping, HIV and hepatitis C testing, blood pressure checks, diabetes risk assessments, and also nutrition and healthy eating counseling. All of this is free, and it's today until noon at the Lincoln Community Health Center. All men are invited to go and get themselves checked out. And they'll be doing the same tomorrow. Let me continue with today's events, though. The Durham Farmers Market continues in Durham Central Park until noon. That's downtown on Foster Street. The Durham Craft Market, same place, same time. The South Durham Farmers Market, south on Highway 55 in the Greenwood Commons Shopping Center, and that is also until noon. The Old North State Jam, they used to be called the Northgate Jam. They will be hosting their first Saturday open jam at the Durham Farmers Market, again, Durham Central Park, 501 Foster Street. And they just started, so it's 10 until noon. Acoustic, fun, old-timey music, and you can join in if you have an acoustic instrument like a fiddle, guitar, dulcimer, whatever. The National Museum of Art at Duke University, 2001 Campus Drive. They're hosting a community celebration. That's going to be today from noon until 4. They're going to have an outdoor party featuring Ninth Wonder and an indoor party as well. Now, this is an all-ages free event. So the indoor activities include children's book readings, celebrating the exhibit Spirit in the Land, The Piedmont Wildlife Center, now this will probably be outside, but the Piedmont Wildlife Center, they're going to have animals and insects that you can meet face to face, up close and personal. The kids will love that. Also, Wonder Puff will be there giving away samples of their different flavors of cotton candy. Cotton candy, the way you've never seen it ever before, actual flavors. So that should be really fun. Free admission. They will be selling sandwiches and beverages if you do get, hungry for lunch. So that's going to be today from noon until 4, indoors and outdoors at the Nasher. Book Harvest is having a special event. They have the young kids events on Thursdays, but they're stretching out a bit. So today they're going to have a special event called Donuts with Dads this afternoon from 1 until 4, where fathers and fatherly caregivers, which of course includes the foster parents and the grandparents and the uncles, etc., they're invited to enjoy light snacks and crafts with their kids. This should be a really cute event. And then afterwards, they can choose a book to take home and read together. Very sweet. So that's going to be today, free admission. And I do have a link to the Facebook event page if you need more information. And I don't know if I gave you the address of Book Harvest, 2501 University Drive. That's right where Highway 15501 starts. Today's the big day. Bembe's today. The Bembe Cultural Arts Festival is today, live in person this year at the Rock Quarry Park, 701 Stadium Drive, right there by the Durham County Memorial Stadium. So you can, plenty of parking, obviously. So Rock Quarry Park is like right below, across the street from the stadium. So this is from 1 until 7, an all-day event. It's free admission, super fun, family fun zone, all kinds of fun activities in all ages, totally free event. And even if it rains, they're still gonna continue. I shouldn't mention rain. Let me just continue. They're gonna have great food, book giveaways, community resources, fun, music with KRS-One, the headliner. Also, Petey Pablo, other groups in entertainment, including Mr. Cheeks, Intro, the Alter Egos Band, Mint Condition Tribute Band, the African American Dance Ensemble, 40 Plus Double Dutch Club. It sounds interesting. And Hester Boy. And I looked up Hester Boy. It's like soul country music. So that should be really fun. So the host, as always, K97.5's Brian Dawson. So this should be super fun. Like I said, plenty of parking, no excuses. Just head over there and have a wonderful time. It is the 53rd annual Bembe Cultural Arts Festival, of course, brought to you by Durham Parks and Recreation. Okay, here's some more fun events. The JIAR, that's the Jamaat Abad Ar-Rahman, their community garden, they're welcoming very special guest, Sherilyn Berry. She is the cooperative extension agent. So she will be, let me tell you where the community garden is, 2610 White Oak Avenue. Okay, so Miss Berry will be talking about community gardening in particular. So if you want to ask questions about gardening, small scale farming, she can answer your questions. That should be a really fun event. And also, I was told that their community garden is something to behold. So I will probably be there checking it out. It starts at 3:30. Now, if you are a member of the Jamaat Abad Ar-Rahman, then you probably have their newsletter and it says 2, but they moved it back to 3:30. So it's going to be 3:30 this afternoon. Oh, and don't be put off. When you arrive, you might say, oh, wait, this is a cemetery. That's okay, because to the left is where the community garden is when you enter the cemetery. All righty. The Makers Society, they're co-hosting their summer market with Durham Central Park, and it's at Durham Central Park this afternoon from 4 until 9 this evening. Free admission. They're going to have a whole bunch, more than 50 local artists and makers displaying and selling their works. They're going to have food trucks, and wherever there's people, there's food trucks. So if your kids are with you, you might want to make sure that you have a few dollars, because when they see the food trucks, they're going to want to eat. So they're going to have live entertainment, which means you can bring your lawn chairs, you can bring your blankets and just hang out. Now let's see, it rained not yesterday, but the day before. And the drainage isn't really that great at Durham Central Park. So you might want to get a little plastic tarp to put under your blanket, because the ground is probably still a little wet. Free admission, and that again is from 4 until 9. The Maker Society's Summer Market in Durham Central Park. Here's another big event. I hate it when huge events happen on the same day. I guess it can't be helped. But the 19th annual Beaver Queen pageant is going to be in person in Duke Park, 106 West Knox Street in the Duke Park Meadow. So this is a huge event. It's kind of a goofy, fun event. Basically, it's really a fundraiser for the Ellerbe Creek Watershed Association. But basically, contestants of all genders in just crazy and outrageous costumes try to, be voted as the Beaver Queen. And you don't have to even be female to be the Beaver Queen. I mean, it's super fun event, all ages, and it's just very innocent and cute and fun. It's wacky. That's the word. It's wacky. So you can vote as often as you like, and you can bribe the judges. So anyway, it's by voting and bribing, you're actually helping the Ellerbe Creek Watershed Association raise money for their operations. So it's a really cute event. They're going to have music, kids activities, food trucks, all that. And again, it's going to be in Duke Park starting at 4. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it will start at 4. Super fun. Also happening today, with it being the first Saturday, the LGBT Center of Raleigh, they're hosting the online Triangle Autism Discussion. So this is for people who are self and also professionally diagnosed with autism. You don't have to be a member of the LGBT community. They're the gracious hosts. This is online starting at 4:30, from 4:30 until 6. This is a good way to just talk about things, maybe get some ideas on resources, and just talk about stuff. Wonder Bop. Let me just start this off by saying Black Space and Only Us Media, they're co-hosting Wonder Bop. This is at the Boxyard RTP 900 Park Offices Drive. This is where it's a monthly showcase featuring talented young artists in the areas of music and dance and beats, that sort of thing. So if you are a high school or college student, you want to be a part of this show, not this particular showcase, but a showcase in the future, then I do have a link so you can fill out a form so you can be considered for the future. But for today, you can see the ones who've been chosen for today. This will happen again at Boxyard RTP. The time, 5 until 8. Free admission. And if you do get hungry, there's plenty of venues there so you can buy some food and beverages. The Retro Cats, they will be reinterpreting familiar old country, folk, and rock songs. This is a free concert at the Sacred Grounds Coffee House Christian Music Venue, which is at 2700 North Roxborough Street in St. Paul United Methodist Church. The music starts at 7:30. It's free, but of course, they will accept any donation that you might want to make. Nico's Dream, featuring Dave Lewis on guitar, Mike Markovitz on keyboards, Teva Stone on bass, and Mark Hill on drums. They'll be performing at the Succotash Southern and Creole Kitchen, 3219 Old Chapel Hill Road. It's sort of free. I mean, it's a restaurant, so it's not like you pay to get in, but it is a restaurant, and food will be served until 10. Oh, and the music starts at 7:30. Okay. Now, if you have your bike ready to go, after all, it is spring, time to go bike riding, of the Full Moon Fever bike ride, which is hosted by Durham Parks and Recreation, that is tonight, starting at 7:30. Here's the thing. Okay, so you can choose to participate in one of two ways. So at 7:30, one group will be meeting in front of, let's see, let me make sure I have this right. Wait a minute. Yes, the 7:30 group meets at Mellow Mushroom over there by the ballpark up downtown. Okay, so then they head south, and then they'll meet up with group number 2, and they're going to be at Bean Traders on Highway 54 at 8:30. So you can choose, if you don't think you can ride that far, then you want to start out at 8:30 with the group at Bean Traders, and you'll wait for the Mellow Mushroom group to meet up, and then everybody will ride together until around like 10:30-ish. So it will be dark when you finish, so make sure that your bike has a light on it. So, and I think you have to have a helmet too, just to play it safe. And so, of course, if it rains, the ride is canceled. So group 1 will end up riding about 32 miles, and then group 1 starts out downtown. They'll be riding for about 32 miles. Then group 2, they will be riding around 16 miles. You can choose which one you want to participate in. There you go. And it's free, by the way. It's free. Last item under Saturday, the Eric Williams Quintet with Eric Williams on trumpet, Stephen Gordon on drums, Will Mobetta Ledbetter on bass. I wonder if he's related to Freeman Ledbetter. He also played bass. Anyway, Justin Mendez on sax, and Domas Zeronskas on piano. They will be in concert at the Sharp 9 Gallery, which is near the intersection of Fayetteville Road and Martin Luther King Parkway in that industrial park. The official address is 4608L Industry Lane. You should be able to find it with your GPS. So the music starts at 10. Tickets are $25, $20 for students, and then you can click for more information right there on the Let's Go page, and you can get your ticket also. Now, there's a bunch of things happening tomorrow, too. So let me tell you what's happening tomorrow. Sunday morning meditation at the Shambhala Center of Durham. This is going to be at 733 Rutherford Street. That's tomorrow from 9 until noon. It's a 3-hour event, but you don't have to be there all 3 hours. You can choose to just drop in whenever you like between 9 and noon. They'll be having sitting meditation and also walking meditation. If you always wanted to learn how to meditate, they will teach you. You can also participate via Zoom if you like, but it's probably better and more fun to do it in person, but that's up to you. It is a free event either way. Now, the men's screening that I was talking about, tomorrow's men's screening, again, co-hosted by the Duke Cancer Institute, Duke Primary Care, Lincoln Community Health Center. So this annual Duke Men's Health Screening, this one tomorrow will be held at Duke Primary Care Crowsdale. And that's going to be from noon until 4. The address, 1821 Hillendale Road, Suite 24B. So that's tomorrow from noon until 4. All men are encouraged to it's just a walk-in, just walk in and get checked. Here's another event. The Fruit, that's at 305 South Dillard Street near the railroad tracks off of Pettigrew. They're hosting their monthly flea market, and they call it the Fruit Flea, of course. So that's going to be tomorrow from noon until 6. And they're always looking for people who want to sell gently used antique items, upcycled arts and crafts for this event. Now, if you want to be a vendor, you pay $20, okay? But if you want to be a shopper, you pay the $5 admission. That's going to be tomorrow. Wait a minute. Tomorrow is First Sunday, isn't it? Somehow, I forgot to list the Durham really free market. It's always the first Sunday, 2 until 4. I have to figure out why I forgot that. I'm glad I realized it. So the Durham really free market is tomorrow across the street from the, let's see. It's on Lakewood, Lion Park, you know where the playground is, Lion Park on Lakewood. So they're across the street in the grass. So you can go, it's totally free. You don't, if you're a vendor, you just go there, set up your table, or just lay a tarp down, and the items that you want to give away will be placed on your table or your tarp, and people can come by and just pick up whatever they like. So you have a choice. The Fruit Flea, from noon until 6, or the Durham Really, Really Free Market from 2 until 4. Okay, I'll have to add, I will be adding that to the pages of the Durham Skywriter as soon as the show's over. Now, if you like produce, the Black Farmers Market will be in Durham Tech. Now, that's going to be tomorrow, 1637 East Lawson Street from 1 until 4. It's a fun event. Support the Black farmers. They're not only going to be selling produce, there's also going to be people, they're selling juices, crafts, other helpful items, whatever. So again, it's free admission, of course, and that's tomorrow at Durham Tech, 1 until 4. The Durham Symphony Orchestra, directed by Maestro William Henry Curry, they're putting on Bringing It Home. That's their last concert of the season at the Hayti Heritage Center, 804 Old Fayetteville Street at the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood. So this colorful program of light classics, this is actually, it's free, isn't it? Wait a minute. No, it's not. It's not free. Sorry. Let me tell you what music they'll be playing, though. They will be featuring the works of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Scott Joplin, William Grant Still, Florence Price, Joseph Boulogne, and Chevalier de Saint-Georges. And if you saw that movie, Chevalier, about the Black Mozart, that's the guy. So he'll be playing some of his music as well. So it's going to be tomorrow, the time, 3 o'clock, tomorrow afternoon. Sorry that I said that, got confused about the tickets. For this one, tickets are $20, $10 for students with their, current ID, and then free for young ones age 12 and under. So I do have a link, so you can click on the link and get your ticket online in advance. And that's not it. Here's more events. The North Carolina Cooperative Extension Durham office, they're hosting World Hunger Day. That's going to be tomorrow from 3 until 6 in Durham Central Park. Durham Central Park is getting a workout this weekend. So that's going to be 501 Foster Street, of course, 3 until 6, like I said. So learn about the amazing people who help feed the hungry. So this is really great, not just locally, but worldwide. They're going to have music, arts and crafts, giveaways, free snacks. Of course, the food trucks will be there, so have a couple of dollars on you. Bring your lawn chairs, your blankets, free admission. And if you need any information, I do have a phone number and a link so you can click or call and get more information on this great event. Okay, event planner search in the city. They're putting on the Take Me Out to the Ball Game scavenger hunt. It's going to be tomorrow starting at 3:05, not 3, 3:05. It's a family-friendly event. So you'll be looking for, I guess, miniature bulls, because, Durham bulls, right? So you'll be looking for miniature bulls. I think what you do, you locate the bulls and then take pictures of them or something to win prizes. So it's a little pricey. Tickets are $32.18 for age 18 and up, $16.09 for ages 5 to 17. Yeah, and free for those 16 and under. So yeah, it's a little pricey, but if you want to participate, there you go. The link is right there on the Let's Go page. Last but not least, the Long Meadow Neighborhood Association, they're hosting the LMNA Spring Concert featuring the Twang Bandits. Love that name. It's going to be tomorrow from 4 until 7 at the corner of Rosedale Avenue and Cliff Street. Free admission, but of course, tips will be graciously accepted, I guess, for the musicians, maybe even for the association. I don't know. But anyway, if you want to attend, that should be a really fun event from 4 until 7 tomorrow. All righty. I'm going to open my app, my weather app, and let's see what's happening weather-wise. It is 78 degrees. How about that? It's sunny. It's going to be sunny most of the day. I wish I could say all day, but there's a 30% chance of rain, of thunderstorms, actually. Let's hope it doesn't happen. I mean, Bembe, all these things are happening today. So let's hope that the rain holds off. But let me just warn you, between 5 and 7, there's a 30% chance of rain. So just saying. And then it says after that, sunny, 8 o'clock. And then, of course, sunset half hour later. But for the most part, it should be beautiful and sunny with a high of 88 degrees. That's the way I like it. Tomorrow, however, it will be cloudy and only 75 degrees. And that is it. If you could share this out, I would love it. Let me tell you though, Monday and Tuesday, I will not be doing Bull City Hangout. I apologize in advance. I'm having a what's it called? UFE, uterine fibroid embolization procedure. So I'll be staying overnight at Duke. So I'm a little scared. Who wouldn't be scared, right? But I'm finally taking care. A lot of women have the fibroid tumors, and in fact, for you women out there who have fibroids, this is a relatively new procedure. A lot of people think you get rid of fibroids through invasive surgery, but nowadays they use lasers. They told me they're going to go through my wrist with a laser, cutting off the blood supply to the tumors, and then they shrink, collapse, whatever. So for those women who have really bad fibroids and wish they could get rid of them but are afraid of surgery, think about the FUFE, because it's something that I never heard of, but I guess I'll let you know next week how it went. So wish me luck. Say a prayer for me. And with that, have a beautiful weekend, and I'll hopefully see you Wednesday. They said that it takes about a week or so to recover. I guess I'll be on pain medication. I'm assuming I'll be okay. I'm just saying. And with that, have a beautiful weekend, and I'll for now I'll say I'll see you Wednesday for Bull City Hangout. If you don't see me Wednesday, you'll know why. Anyway, ciao for now.